must be Scooch, you know.
Alright, today we're gonna paint this interesting looking skull. Let me go post in Discord for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, so past few months, or not few months, few weeks have been just work on this gallery system here, which is almost done. It's getting pretty close, and I'm happy with how it's going. But yeah, it's nice because you can kind of keep all your stuff there, and it just works like a gallery. I was working on getting it to sort of load more efficiently today, so it can you know, update just the one thumbnail that it needs to at a time instead of all of them, which is much faster now. I was painting at a figure drawing session with my friend Ramon this past week too, testing out WEBBYPAINT, or WEBBYPAINT, so that was a lot of fun. And yeah, so let's start painting this skull. There's been a couple little UI fixes, like these main knobs have or the sliders have knobs on them now, just because people weren't really using the color sliders as in the beginning, so I thought, you know, the knobs will help. And then also this little color display thing pops up in the middle, so that's kind of nice if you're judging your colors against something as a little reference. But other than that, yeah, it's been pretty busy just working on getting the account system working. So this whole gallery system, you can log in to create an account, and then so this stuff will kind of sync between devices. So that's kind of cool. You can have your whole gallery synced up, and yeah, the account stuff is almost done too. It's just been a lot of learning, you know, learning about databases and, you know, email and authorization and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of why I haven't been updating too much recently. It's just trying to get this to a more finished state. But I'm excited. It's pretty fun stuff. All right, so let me focus a little bit. And just as before, for eyedropper, you can just click on spacebar, or you can hold down spacebar to get the color adjust. So it's either drag or click for the alternate functions. So I should probably sketch this out a little bit. This guy is a bit boxier than the usual skull, I think. And let's see, the bottom, like the mandible, is kind of orangey, right? So I'll add a little bit of red and green to make it orange. There is that little tiny blue part in the corner of his jaw, so I'll leave that blue sticking out. That was kind of an accident, but it works out. And then I'm trying to do the little negative pockets here. And then we can even leave where the teeth are. With skull stuff, I usually find that it's a lot about just negative shapes, just as much as positive shapes. So, and I'm a sucker for negative shapes, so I think that's why I kind of love painting these skulls. You get to do that a lot. Yeah. I've been painting with this color display thing. At first I thought it would be kind of distracting to have it there. I'm still, maybe it is a little bit distracting, but I think it is. It's pretty useful so far. I don't mind it. The other thing is having the brush tilt, or like a brush preview cursor, which I have it already sort of done. The only problem is that hover doesn't give you tilt on iOS, or I haven't figured out how to get the tilt preview while hovering. It only shows up correctly when you put the pen down, which sort of defeats the whole purpose of it. But I don't know. because I think I need it more for the tilt than I do for the size. Like, I don't really care about the size because it's all sort of relative anyway with pressure. So I care more about the angle. And also I don't really like the brush cursors that are too, like the giant circle. I think that's kind of overkill, especially for a brush like this or a tool like this where it's more of a flat shape. So I think if we're gonna have the brush preview thing, it'll probably be flat for this tool. Maybe it would be different for different tools. Like if you do have something like this, then it would be a round preview, but for this kind of flat tool, it would be a flat preview, obviously. I don't know why I picked this picture. It's kind of boring, honestly. Yeah, I might abort this one, guys. Let me try a different one. So if you want to paint along, or if you're already started painting this one, just take a screenshot or rewind. I'm gonna look at some other. Is this one equally boring? Fused atlas. I don't even know what an atlas is. What is a fused atlas? Alright, well, you can show off the gallery here. So you hit home and it'll save that. You don't have to do anything extra, and then you just go over here, new canvas, and that's it. We're on a new painting. So I figure that's pretty fast. So it should be good for figure drawing and stuff where you just need to make a new page real quick. And then you can always change your canvas size afterwards if you need to. But usually I find that if I want a specific canvas size, I kind of want to keep that canvas size for like the next few paintings. So I'm not putting I'm not putting canvas size on every single, like when you hit new canvas, we don't have the canvas size there. Just because I feel like usually you don't need to edit that so often. Like I'd rather just have the new canvas spit out a new page right away than have to deal with numbers and all that. Hello, Adriano. Yeah, one thing I'm still kind of a bit stressed about, and slightly unsure about is the name WEBBYPAINT. I have this like weird feeling in the back of my head that it should be called WEBBYPAINT Web, or not WEBBYPAINT, Heavy Paint Web or something to do with heavy paint, just to keep the heavy paint name because I love that name. But the problem is that if it's called heavy paint, it's very confusing because there's already so many versions of heavy paint, and then there's many versions of this thing. So I'm not sure what to do about the naming, but I guess WEBBYPAINT is okay for now. I just tricky because the more deeper you go into this project, the harder it is to change the name if you need to. So it's kind of a thing that's better. It's better if you figure it out early. But I don't know. I've talked to a lot of people about it, and like half the people say they're like WEBBYPAINT, and then half the people say, oh, something to, keep the heavy paint name. But I'm really not sure what to do. Hello, Matthias. Hey, Benjamin. How's it going? think I have to go darker on the background just so that the white will pop out properly. Otherwise it'll just look kind of weak. Hey Jules, how's it going? We gotta do another bike ride at some point. Oh, you know Ramon, Benjamin?
Your single code of conduct. Listen to no one who doubts your values. And above all, Roland, never fall in love. That is not for you.
Yes, I will prepare my thighs for the hill. Gotta do it. Alright. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe there should only be one tool in WEBBYPAINT, just this one brush. I feel like all my paintings recently have just been this one tool. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. Benjamin, that's pretty awesome. Did you do like a? I didn't know Karl Dobsky was teaching. Does he do like mentorship or something? Or is it a class? safe house. Wow. That was they only had it for like a few years, right? Because they had the safe house in San Francisco and then they moved it to LA. Yeah. That's awesome. I remember emailing Carla Ortiz when she was a student at Safe House, and I was a student too in Detroit. And then I was just asking her like, "Oh, what do you think of the school? Should I do it?" And she was like, "Yeah, do it." And then I chickened out. How was LA Safe House for you? Were you doing it like full time? Man, my skull is looking very lopsided, but I think it's too late for me to do anything about it. He's like twisting. Oh well.
I don't mind change. I don't like hate. See when the sound system play, we make the system shake. And the girl wanna swing my way. Play street with the street that I played. Bottom of the street and we hear all saints. Imagine all saints when you wake. Hey, it's a good thing.
Ramon's figure construction has been priceless.
Hey, this a mad play.
Yeah, I think,
Like, this a real
man, Ramon is,
I'm missing so deeply.
he's like
Put that
going
shit
so
on
deep into all the
Hey, pop and
classical
say, 10 toes for the rave.
schools and
Hey,
techniques.
I
It's
love
pretty,
carnival bass.
it's pretty cool.
Don't feel the same. That's cool.
I don't think
get
anyone
in my
else
way.
is doing it like him.
Oh my God. Yeah, we like champagne, but we like red stripe and we like red. You don't feel the same. That's cool. Don't get in my way.
And he gets into it like
Teddy boys in my
at an obsessive level,
because his bones like stone.
which is kind of cool.
Alone in Ireland, they were really out there in the field when the vibe was real. That's why I get on my face when I know that I can't fucking live here still. You don't feel the same. That's cool. Don't get in my way. In fact, don't migrate. Yeah, we like champagne, but we like red stripe and we like red. You don't feel
I
the
saw that
same.
he's like,
That's cool. Don't
he was
get
showing me his mannequins that he's building, and they look kind of creepy but cool at the same time. So he's just got a bunch of mannequins in his apartment now. And then it was his birthday the other day, so the model gifted him a mannequin. So I guess he's got a collection going now.
Yeah, we like champagne, but we like red stripe and we like red. You don't feel the same. That's cool. Don't get in my way.
But yeah, he's like hand building his own mannequins out of pool noodles and stuff and duct tape and everything. Very DIY. Very cool.
Said I love carnival bass. You don't feel the same. That's cool. Don't get in my way. In fact, don't migrate. We like champagne, but we like red stripe and we like red. You don't feel the same. That's cool. Don't get in my way.
Let's see. Fused. Atlas. Oh man, everything I do today is crooked for some reason. But I'll just leave it. This is my crooked skull. Thank you, Pixelkers. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Lawn flamingos, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to get more skull stuff now, because I just bought a cheap one off Amazon, and it's so much fun to paint. I want to get some more someday. Maybe not I'm not really prepared to spend $2,300 on a skull, but I don't know. Maybe I can get some rodent skulls or something like that. I should probably save this before I lose it. Just in case. But yeah, let's see if the gallery feature is working here. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. Phew, it's kind of scary. Alright, is there anything else needed here? Oh man, that sounds like fun. Yeah. Yeah, the model was really funny. She's like 70 years old, the one that Ramon had, and she goes to Burning Man every year for the past 20, I think she said past 10 years or so. She's been going to Burning Man, and she said it was like 115 degrees last time, so she was just, you know, suffering in the heat in her tent. But she's pretty hardcore. And she was making fun of all of our music too. She's pretty funny. And she's really into festivals though, so I was like, she had watched the Fire Festival documentary, and she knows all about Ja Rule and whoever that guy is. I was like, wow, pretty cool. Alright. I think this is getting pretty good. Close to wrapping up. It's a little bit wonky, but good enough. Maybe a little bit darker in here. Alright. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. Aside from the weird cropping. I don't know. It's kind of... whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it like this. Post it with this strange cropping just to throw myself off. I kind of like that the edges are a little fuzzy on the left side because they are sort of blurry in this picture. Maybe I should do the same thing over here, make it fuzzy. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot this right here. Oh, getting some work done. I hope it's sorted out. Hope to see you back to painting. Alright. Okay guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining in.